I was the person that was like, I'm just an artist. I'm not like I'm not a black artist. I'm an artist, and like it's like that whole thing. And then it wasn't until recently I was like, okay, like everything that's ever experienced, whether that's good or bad, has gone into making me who I am, and that's what sort of goes into everything that I do. My name is Stephen James Butler. My department is film, and I graduated in 2013. Around the age of 15, I started taking dance classes, and so that was my first, I guess, entrance into the creative world. I was doing a lot of things, working with other choreographers and other directors, basically helping to set scenes and realizing that hey, wait a minute, I'm actually directing this. You're over here doing this, and I'm setting this whole thing, staging it and blocking it, and figure out where the camera goes. So I might as well figure out how to do this for myself. I think people see, oh, I could be a dancer or an actor. There's a certain ones, but you don't know nothing about product design or industrial design or, entertainment design, all these different facets of art and stuff. I was accepted to USC and I believe Northridge and UCLA. But ArtCenter was one, you own your film, so no one's gonna say, hey, that's mine, They let you do pretty much whatever you want to do, any project you wanted, and just that was cool. So I think it was the freedom of being able to study anything and explore any sort of creative idea. I'll say this, that the things that I learned at ArtCenter led me to be able to do a number of things that I never would have knew how to do: media installations, directing, editing. I'm now a creative manager of the department of the school, and ArtCenter is what gave me the tools to be able to do that. I was able to find my voice maybe about 60% of the way. The rest of it came a couple years ago when I did this TED Talk, and through that, I realized that I hadn't been really exploring super personal subjects and stuff. Maybe I should really put out artwork that is specifically from my soul, which is really scary because then people could be that sucks, and it's oh, my soul sucks, great, you know what I mean? So that's sort of me finding my voice, yeah. If the United States is 12% by African American people, right? And it's only 1% of the total, I guess, student body that have come through the school, that's not really the correct balance of numbers. So it just doesn't seem like it's right, And it could be a lack of awareness of the school, but I don't think that's the reason. I think the responsibility lies in pretty much the entire school, from leadership all the way down to the student body, recruiting students and bringing them to the college. There's always an excuse there's no one that has a talent, or there's no one that has a skill set, or that can command a crew, or that can do this. But there's tons of people. We just have to find them. You don't want to feel you're the only one, I've spent a lot of my life being the only black person in certain circles, The progress that's happening now and how many more students are coming, and having the diversity department, having a black person be in a leadership role at school, which is one of the first times I've seen it happen, means that when we ask for something, it'll happen, So I think it's a lot of progress.